Hello, dear Virgo. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you for being here. This is your February 1st till the 15th, 2019. Today is the 5th of February and I have been ill, so that's why these readings were not able to be done on time. I'm feeling much better. So here are your readings, just letting you know that I will be doing a separate Valentine's Day reading, which will be done in the next few days. So look out for that for each and every sign. So let's see what's happening in the first half of February 2019 for Virgo. Now, there's no astrology here in this reading unless I reference a couple of things that are important. Other than that, they're quick readings. So let's see what is happening now. King of Wands, Virgo. So Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. At the root of the issue is the Three of Pentacles. In the recent past, you have the Emperor. And crowning your reading is the Death card. And that is, of course, the sign of Scorpio. And the outcome is the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so just letting you know that it's been really, really hot in Sydney. You know, it's summer down under, so we've had really, really high temperatures, just like in the northern hemisphere you've had, you know, in the US we've had minus 50 degrees. It's just been wreaking havoc. The weather's been crazy, and I think that we're all, you know, going through a bit of a, it's either too much or not enough. They do say as above, so below. The astrology has been a little bit crazy. So it all works together. We're all in this together. So know that if you've been going through hardship, others of you have had the blessings of a lifetime. Others of you have gone through the total opposite. So it's like, as I've said, it's black or white at this time. So I wonder which side of the fence you're on. For me, personally, it's been tough. It's been really, really challenging, very trying. I hope that it's been the opposite for you guys. Let's see what is going on with the tarot. Okay, now, so we've got two characters here, Virgo. We've got the Three of Pentacles, which is at the root of your reading. Now, the Three of Pentacles could speak of, you know, work, being noticed for your talents. You're on the up and up. You're doing, you know, you're mastering your craft. You're doing a wonderful job, and slowly and surely you're getting there. You know, Pentacles is earth, our earth. So earth signs always tend to expand and grow. They don't take risks unless you've got strong fire in your chart, right? Your moon or your rising sign. For instance, I've got Leo as my moon. So I've got, you know, the slowness of the earth, but then I've got the spontaneity of the fire sign. So for everyone it's different. That is based on the astrology of your own birth chart. So here we've got slow and steady wins the race, I'm going to say. Now, if this is your energy, you're seriously, like, you're going for it, even though there's a part of you that's doing the work. This, you know, we've just gone through the Capricorn cycle, even though Pluto and Saturn are still there. And Venus has just moved into Capricorn, so it's hard work. But, and you know, you've got to be the leader. You've got to show up as being the leader. So keep working on what you're working. Keep calling the shots. Keep taking the lead, I would say. And, you know, your crowning card is the death card, so there is some sort of a change. And, you know, going through death and transformation, metaphorically, is not easy. It's like, and I want to share something with you. I've got a kitty which keeps bringing cicadas into my home. Now, cicadas are the longest living insects, right? They're under the earth, and, you know, when they're ready, they will come out, and it's like the butterfly and the cocoon. When the butterfly is ready, it will transform. I should say the caterpillar, when it's ready, will transform and fly away. Now, I find it really strange with the cicadas. I've looked up the cicadas. You know, in my previous readings, many of you have said, oh, it sounds like a snake, like a rattlesnake. It's cicadas. We've got a lot that are outside because we've got a lot of trees. So the cicadas speak of transformation. They speak of, you know, an enlightenment, a death and a transformation. So I believe that on a collective scale, and this is not only in my life, I believe that we're all going through some sort of a transformation. Now, the cicadas are also, because they do sing, they send messages. And this is me singing to you, me enlightening you with the messages that I perceive, that I receive, that I download, and therefore trying to help guide you towards your path. And it is my pleasure and my honor, of course, to be doing this for you, and I really appreciate you all being here. So thank you for all that you do. Leaving that behind, the death card says that you may be dealing with someone who is a Scorpio. So you've got Scorpio, you've got fire here. And Scorpio, as I say always, is the most passionate of the water signs. So the King of Wands could be someone who's got strong Scorpio. Okay, or they might be, we could be talking about someone who's who is on the cusp of Scorpio Sagittarius, right? And we've got two different people here. I do believe that this is different energy. As you can see, the King of Wands, who can have a strong ego, he's looking straight at the Emperor. Now, the Emperor is another fire sign, usually Aries, more than likely Aries or even Taurus. Now, Taurus, I'd like to say, is the sign that is opposite Scorpio. So we could be talking about someone who is Taurian. The Emperor is a number 4. He's a major arcana. Number 4 always speaks of stability, you know, your foundation. This could be someone that you are dealing with. This could be a father, a grandfather, someone who is more mature, someone who's been through their own lessons in life. When I look at the Emperor, I do think of Saturn. Now, Venus is moving towards Saturn. Venus is at 1 degree and Saturn is about 15 degrees. So in anything to do with Venusian matters, which is love, projects, values, I feel as though, as you could see, this King of Wands is staring straight at the Emperor. Now, could it be that this King of Wands is, and, you know, this King of Wands could be someone that is, because it could be the same person. This could be the another side to this king, and the other way around, of course. So the Emperor is someone who will act, you know, on behalf of the empire and do what is the right thing for the whole and not just for their individual needs. Whereas the King of Wands is someone, yes, he's a good leader, but he acts spontaneously and he goes for what he truly desires. So there is the similarities between these two figures, but there could also be two different people where one is younger than the other, And the Virgo, I don't think that this is your energy. For most of you, I believe that some of you may be dealing with two people, because we've got the Three of Pentacles here, and we've got the Two of Pentacles here, which could mean, you know, that you're trying to make a decision. Now, some of you may be, if this is dealing with work, some of you could be hoping to become the second most important person here. Maybe this could even be, you know, you're climbing the ladder, the corporate ladder, if you are working within a company, but, you know, going through the red tape, hoping, you know, having the key and being able to open that door, because as I said, Saturnian energy here, and Saturn is putting in the hard work. So romantically, as I said, I feel as though you may be dealing with two people. Now, if the Emperor is a father, then I feel as though there is some sort of a clashing energy between these two people. They're very similar, but they're very different in other respects. So there is some sort of a decision that you're hoping to make. I'm just going to take another card on the Two of Pentacles. Now, some of you may be even working two jobs, trying to juggle things. Maybe you are, you know, maybe you've got the energy of the Emperor and you're the stability, you're the leader, you're the person who holds the fort, you know, you are the person in charge. If that is the case, then yeah, it might be just a very, very busy time for you. You know, juggling between family, juggling between work and family and obligations. Let's look at this Two of Pentacles. Wow, and I've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this means that you're making a choice. Remember how I said there could be, you might be climbing the ladder. This could be, of course, a new position, managerial position that you are winning. And you may even be dealing with, you know, competitive energies at work where you're winning over a competitor. Let's look at the Death card. And we've got the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, yes, speaks of children. The Six of Cups is also the soulmate card. It is a six. Sixes always speak of, you know, finding your balance, trying to emotionally stand strong, stand in balance. Some of you may be, if there is someone coming in from your past, then that is what's going to be the change here. I think that that's what's going to change your foundation and your family situation, I believe here. Let's take the King of Wands. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So again, we've got more pentacles. We've got a few pentacles here. And if I look at the 7 and the 3 together, they equal 10. So yes, there are family situations going on here. For those of you that are literally, and I'm talking maybe to one person out there, some of you may have literally lost an elderly family member, and this is the time when this King of Wands is going to have to take the leading position, take the throne. And this could mean, this could speak of a lot of responsibility, but it can speak of financial financial stability in the sense that, you know, along with the position comes the finances. It comes the security, let's say, the financial security. So, yeah, the King of Wands could be someone who is also a leader within a family business. Okay, so, and now I'm talking about the Emperor and the King of Wands. They could both be fathers. Let's take one more, I was going to say, on the Death card, and we've got the Three of Swords. So, Three of Swords, there's another three. So there's been some sort of a disappointment, some sort of a heartache here. For those of you that may have lost someone who was very dear to you, it wasn't easy, and maybe it could have had something to do with the heart, you know, maybe a sudden death, maybe this emperor had been through surgery, heart surgery, and they weren't able to, you know, overcome their battle. Whatever the case, I feel as though there's been some sort of a heartache and heartbreak with someone who you had been dealing with in the past. Now, you know, the Three of Swords can also be just your perception, and perception sometimes can be clouded, especially with Jupiter in Sagittarius squaring over to Neptune. I will take 3 Sibilas on that position. Let's look at the Emperor. And we've got the Three of, wow, another 3. 3 of Cups, which is some sort of celebration. So, and I did speak of competitive energies here. So I feel as though both the Emperor and the King of Wands are both leaders. And that's where the competition comes through, in whichever way that speaks to you. Let's look at the foundation. And we've got the Empress, another 3. Well, this is crazy. Dear Virgo, this is really crazy. Okay, so we've got the Emperor and the Empress. What can I say? This is amazing. So the Emperor and the Empress could be a couple where there is a younger King of Wands that's come into the picture. Now, you know, love triangles can never be easy, and this has turned into a love reading, but it may not be just a love reading. This could be, let's say, the Empress and the Emperor could be the parents, and the King of Wands being someone who is a son, who is taking the position, taking the throne from the Emperor. And the Emperor, I would say that if, you know, there was health issues and this person has passed on, then the message is that it was time. And I'm not saying that there would have been a celebration, but maybe if there was long-term suffering, then, you know, God rest his soul. You know, sometimes it's easier and it's better for someone to let go and, you know, come out of their suffering, which is, suffering is the worst of all, the worst feeling of all, and no one should go through that. So I'm going to take one more card on the Seven of Pentacles. I believe that in the past, maybe there was, for some of you, some sort of a celebration where the Emperor was able to be with you and was able to celebrate, and then that sort of, you know, he sort of closed the door and said, okay, now I'm happy, I'm able to move on. And the celebration could have been around anything to do with children and some sort of a new success. Okay, because the Ace of Pentacles can speak of a wedding. It can speak of an engagement, you know, some sort of a commitment, a new business, even the birth of a child. We do have children here. So now the Emperor and the Empress, as I said, they're a couple. And I feel as though with the Empress as an energy here, she does speak of, you know, beauty, anything that is Venusian, anything that is of value. Now she stands for Taurus and Libra. And Taurus is all about, you know, the physical body, of course, the five senses. But Taurus is also about, you know, having the comforts in life. All Taurians love their comforts. They work, they strive very hard for those. Now, the Empress can be a literal pregnancy. And if this is not a pregnancy, then this is a metaphorical pregnancy where within 6 months, you know, she will be giving birth. Now, in other cases with Libra, the Libran energy here, Libra is the house of partnership, in romance or in just business or with even family. So, you know, having the Empress here stemming from the root of the reading here, this is a very good omen, very good indeed. Let's take another card on this King. Wow, okay. The King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Now we've got the Four of Swords, and this is again about family, about taking that time out. There are those three swords again. They're above his head. He's obviously, this King of Wands is taking some time out to think. Now he may be getting in touch with his spiritual side, because he is in a church. And again, this could be, this is the warrior that's lying on a tomb. So, you know, he's gone through battle. He's needing to take time out. We've got two cards of taking time out before he takes that Ace of Swords and speaks his truth or needs to go to battle again. I'm going to take one more card, Virgo, on the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, and then I'm going to take some Sibyllers there. And we've got the High Priestess, which, you know, this is Virgo Piscean energy. Now, Virgo, you need to trust your intuition. Now, if you're dealing with an air sign, Virgo and Aquarius usually come up. Aquarius is quite strong. This is the time of Aquarius. Aquarius is all about being part of a social group and an association. It's all about doing things differently. The High Priestess, as I said, Virgo, Pisces. Now, Pisces is your partnership house. And Pisces is where Chiron is. So Chiron is the wounded healer. He is the centaur in mythology. He's just about to move out of your 7th house of partnership and relationship. He's moving into the house of Aries. This is a brand new 51-year cycle that we're beginning. So there are major endings here. Maybe with Chiron leaving your 7th house of partnership relationship, your wounds will be healed. There is a brand new beginning. Let me take 3 Sibyllers. I want to look at that position there. There are a lot of messages here. Now, so Virgo, you know that Chiron will be moving into your 8th house of death and transformation. 8th house is the natural house of Scorpio, but for you it's Aries. It's the house of Aries. Now sometimes the Empress is called Aries energy. For me, I would say Aries is more the Emperor. He's the go-getter. He's the warrior. He's the instigator. Let's take those 3 Sibyllers. And also, you know, the house of Scorpio is, you know, other people's money. It's banks, wills, loans, deeds. It's also moving in together. Now, the High Priestess doesn't really want to tell you much, but all I know that with the High Priestess, and this is your goal area, this is what's on your mind, you've got the information you need. You've got the intuition. Now, today is a new moon in Aquarius. We are having a full moon in Virgo, so there is some sort of a completion. What did you wish for 6 months ago? What did you wish for when we had a new moon in Virgo? Well, this will be, because she's the High Priestess, the moon goddess, and she's got the new moon crescent at her feet. So I believe that probably with the full moon around the 19th or 20th of the month, something is coming to a completion, a culmination. You will have the information, you will have the enlightenment, but you need to trust your intuition. You need to know that what you feel in your bones is what's happening. Let's take those three Sibilas. Three people again. Allegrezza al cuore. And it's like the Five of Cups. So know that what those 3 cups that were spilt, for those of you that were dealing with the Emperor, you were together with the Emperor, you're closing the door on the Emperor because the King of Wands. So, fire sign, sun, moon, or rising in fire. Maybe even if you're a female, you need to watch your Venus. If you're a male, you need to watch your Mars and also your North Node, I would say, for those of you that are familiar with where your North Node is. So here we've got those 3 cups that have spilt, but there are those 2 cups still. So don't look at the worst. Keep the faith. You know, the High Priestess is very spiritual. Keep the faith. Jupiter is in Sagittarius. We need to keep our strong beliefs and our faith very positive at this time. And the Allegrezza al cuore is also merriment and happiness. So let's see what else we've got. Melancholia, so melancholy, another 5. Okay, so this is like depression, whatever you've gone through. And I would say that, you know, I would say this is happening probably from the beginning of the year with the eclipses in January, obviously. Let's see what else we've got. And here we go. L'amante, the lover. This is the Knight of Cups. If you're thinking that because there is some sort of a hold on this King of Wands, now the King of Wands, if this is not a love reading, then this could be a business partner. This could be anything that you are going for, anything that you are striving to do, whether this is your energy or this is someone else around you that you are waiting on. Because we do have the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. 4 and 7 equal 11. There's the 11, divine timing. Okay, divine timing. The offer is coming through. The changes are going to happen when they're meant to happen. Now, you're probably asking me when. Okay, you're asking me when. If we count the pentacles here, there's 3. 3 is all over your reading. So I'm going to say, because it's a general reading, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. For some of you, it's even going to go up to 3 years. Don't shoot the messenger. You know what? If it's something that you've really, really always wanted in your life, 3 years is nothing. Okay? And I don't wish it upon you, seriously. But 3 is everywhere here. 3 is 3 is also the house of Gemini. Now, Gemini is, you know, it's an air sign. Gemini is the communicator. It's ruled by your, Gemini is your fellow Mercury-ruled sign. So communication could be the key here. Don't forget Mercury, your ruler, is in Aquarius. It's just passed over the Sun. So the Sun and Mercury, information is coming through, new things are happening. Let's take 3 more Sibilas, and I'd like to take them on the root of the issue. Actually, no, I'm going to take them on this King of Wands in the now position. So we've got Speranza, which is hope. Now this is also fear. You're probably fearing the worst. Or this King of Wands is probably fearing the worst. Here we've got the Merchant. And the Merchant is a business owner. He's thinking very strongly about any contracts to do with work, or even contracts to do with relationships. Okay, it's a big step for this Merchant. He's the number 13, again the number of the death card. So also to do with business, he's thinking seriously because this person deals with import-export. So he's probably hoping and wishing to expand business. And we've got Consolante Sorpresa, which is very much like Uranus. Now, Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. Uranus is at the 29th degree of Aries. So Uranus and Mars are very close together in Aries. Soon, Uranus will be moving into Taurus, and, you know, Uranus will be changing anything to do with our values. Changes are abound. We've got the warrior Mars in Aries. You know, people are going to change up on what they're striving for. You know, they're going to make radical changes, I believe. Whatever comes in for you is unexpected. And this is a number 6. So this could be a windfall, a sudden windfall. This could be a sudden romantic offer that's coming through. I love it, Virgo. Absolutely. And I'm ready to take a card. Would you like to ask me a question? Let's see if I can help you with the answer. With the 3 of Cups in the recent past, I believe that whatever is going on with this Emperor is going to be to your advantage. Whether this is a breakup, whether this is you're closing the door on Saturnian energy. So this could have been someone who was a narcissist in your life. You know, the Emperor can be, yes, stability. But if this is someone that you are up against, it's not it wouldn't have been easy. So Virgo, are you ready? Okay. Let's see what the Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine would like to answer. Unlikely. Unlikely is the answer. Let me read from the booklet. Oh, it's funny. Okay. The situation you have asked about is unlikely to occur as you are imagining it. There may be a different version of events that will take place, or it may be that what you've asked about is simply not in your highest, greatest good. Place your focus on an alternative possibility. Open your eyes to different opportunities. Be willing to experience a unique and more uplifting outcome than what you had planned for yourself. So this is not in vain. If you have thought, if you felt as though the unlikely card is not something that you were hoping for, then know that the divine has got a different way of bringing you your blessings. And you have to, as I said, you have to keep the faith that it will be in your highest good, whatever happens. Okay? So the Ace of Pentacles is something very promising coming in for you. As I said, the Ace of Pentacles could mean many blessings, not on just on one layer. Money's looking good, and you are stabilizing something, you guys. This is serious stability. So this could be your the blessing coming in after, I should say, the reward that's coming in after the eclipses of January. So good luck. As I said, look out for my Valentine's Day love readings for all of you. Thank you so much for being here, for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I can't even talk. Sending you lots of love, dear Virgo. Bye for now.